Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Silver Seaters. So today we're going to look at the full body workout, specifically focusing on cardiovascular fitness, strength, mobility and flexibility. It's so important to include all of these areas in your physical activity or your exercise in order to be able to maintain your daily activities, such as walking to the shops, going up and down the stairs, or even opening and closing doors or windows. Today's session is going to consist of a warm-up followed by 8 different exercises for 20 seconds each. It's really just an introduction for people who might not be too familiar with exercise or physical activity and are looking to improve themselves as a whole. You don't need any equipment for this video today, so sit back, relax and enjoy. We're also going to do our 10-question general knowledge quiz. So get your thinking caps on, get your pens ready and get your paper available. Okay, what we're going to do to start off with is our warm-up, just marching on the spot. We want to get that heart rate increased, increase the breathing rate and prepare ourselves for the exercise. Warming up those muscles to reduce the chances of any injuries and increasing the mobility in our joints. Let's bring those hands slightly higher now, bringing those knees higher at the same time, opposite arm to opposite leg. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing those hands out nice and wide. Going to come out to the side and bring our heel forward at the same time. Heel dig and reverse fly. Really good exercise for increasing the mobility in the shoulders, as well as the coordination between the upper body and the lower body. If it's your first time doing this exercise, you might find it quite difficult. Try your best, it's only practice. Almost there, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Let's bring those hands, instead of out to the side, we're going to bring them up and down. You can go off to the angle if you'd like to. Really good exercise for warming up the muscles on the front of those shoulders. Bit like the Mexican wave. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax there, shaking out those shoulders, giving those legs a good rub. Let's get the lactic acid out of the muscles in the legs. And let's come up with our punches now. At the same time, we're going to do our marching in the legs. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice and controlled breathing. And let's increase our pace slightly if we can. Again, we just want to prepare ourselves for the exercise, warming up the body, getting the blood flowing around the muscles. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come out nice and wide, nice and gently, short, sharp movements up and down. Marching on the spot at the same time. Really trying to warm up those shoulders and backwards and forwards. Nice deep breaths. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax, shaking out those arms. We're now going to go into our side taps. So tapping each foot out to the side and bringing that hand up to the head. Again, really good exercise for the coordination between the upper body and the lower body. Right, let's increase the tempo now. Last 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax there, shaking out those arms. Last exercise, we're going to do 2 sets of 10 seconds, marching on the spot and running for the bus. Let's get ready. First set of 10 seconds, set, and let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Keep marching on the spot. We're going to reduce the pace nice and gently. This is called active recovery. We don't want that heart rate to come down too quickly. Deep breaths. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And let's get ready for another 10 seconds. Bus is coming, the bus is pulling away quickly before it goes. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax there. Great work. Well done, everybody. Let's go through 2 questions. Get your breath back, grab a drink if you'd like to. Question number 1. In the nursery rhyme, who lost her sheep? I'm sure we all know that one. Question number 1. In the nursery rhyme, who lost her sheep? Question number 2. What type of food is a cock-a-leek? What type of food is a cock-a-leekie? Sorry, cock-a-leekie, not saying it correct there. I'm just going to say that one again. What type of food is a cock-a-leekie? Haven't heard of that one ever, so if anyone gets that one, fair play. All right, let's start off. So the first exercise we're going to do is our shoulder blade squeeze. 20 seconds. We've got our palms facing the floor. We're squeezing those shoulder blades together and coming back out. Let's go for 20. Breathing out as you're coming backwards. Well done, everyone. You're doing really, really well. We really want to squeeze those shoulder blades together, pushing that chest out. Almost there. And relax. Now we're going to go into our knee lifts. So imagining you've got a pen on the sole of your foot, and we're just putting a dot either side on our imaginary paper. Okay, let's go for 20 seconds. Quite a nasty one on the hips, this one. Very, very important though to keep those hips nice and strong. If you're finding this one difficult, remember you can take a break whenever you like. And let's swap legs. Swapping legs, go for 20 seconds. Let's get those dots nice and close together, nice and even. Bringing that knee as high as you can. Almost there. Keep going, everyone. You're doing really, really well. And let's relax. Now let's go through 2 more questions. Question number 3. What kind of animal was Disney's Dumbo? They get easier and easier. Question number 3. What kind of animal was Disney's Dumbo? Question number 4. In the fairy tale, who climbed the beanstalk and fought with a giant? In the fairy tale, who climbed the beanstalk and fought with a giant? Okay, next exercise we're going to do is our side taps. So coming out to the side of one leg and bringing that hand up to the head. cardiovascular exercise, so let's try and keep that tempo nice and high. Raise that breathing rate. Let's go for 20. If you can increase that tempo, go for it. Increasing that heart rate, and that's where we see the increase in fitness, where you're going to have more energy and you're going to feel 10 times better. And let's relax there. We're now going to go into our side bend, so looking at the strength in the core. We're going to come down to one side and center and down to the other side. Again, squeezing those shoulders together. And let's go when you're ready. It's not a quick movement, nice, slow and controlled. Really important to keep the core nice and strong to avoid any extensive movement at the spine and reduce the risk of any injuries in the spine. And relax there. We're now going to go into our lateral raise. So hands by your sides, and we're bringing those fists out to the side. Knuckles facing the ceiling. Let's go for 20. Focusing on the muscles in the back and the shoulders. Again, if you'd like to make this more difficult, holding on to some weights. Not an easy one. Last few seconds. And relax there. Fantastic. Next exercise is our heel raise. So nice and simply, we're just pressing onto our toes, and we want to keep those heels as high off the floor as we can, and we're going to hold it there for 20 seconds. When you're ready, let's go for 20. Really squeezing those muscles behind the shins, and that's the sort of muscle you're going to use if you're pushing up the stairs, or you're pressing off the leg. Really important. Almost there. And relax. Great work. Next exercise is our seated marching. So marching on the spot. We want to increase that breathing rate. Increase that heart rate. 20 seconds. Let's go. Again, if you're feeling comfortable, increase the tempo. When we feel that heavy breathing, that's when we see an increase in our fitness, and that's what makes all the difference. And let's relax there. Last exercise, we're focusing on the core, and then we're going to go through 2 questions. Thinking about the core, engaging the muscles in the tummy. Want that tummy nice and flat for the summer beach season. 2 hands on the legs, leaning back just before your back touches the rest. And you're going to hold it there. Nice deep breaths. Remember to keep breathing on this one. Keep smiling because we love our core exercises. Almost there. Making sure that back doesn't touch the rest. And just moving backwards until you feel this core engaged. There's no need to go excessively far back. And relax. Great work. Well done, everyone. We're going to go through a few more questions, and then we're going to do our stretching, and then we'll finish off. Okay, so question 5 and 6. In Greek mythology, whose face was last to launch 1,000 ships? In Greek mythology, whose face was said to launch 1,000 ships? Okay, put down whatever you think for that one. Question number 6. In what year did World War II start? Question number 6. In what year did World War II start? Great work. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is some stretching. So let's lock those hands together, push them out in front, and you should get a nice stretch in the back. Holding for at least 15 seconds. Really important to stretch off if you've done any sort of exercise or physical activity, over time as your muscles contract and get shorter, they can place more stress on the joints and result in joint pain. Let's stretch out the chest now, 2 hands on the lower back, squeezing those elbows together, pushing that chest out. Holding it there. So it's really important to stretch out those muscles after they've been contracted, after you've been for a long walk, stretching out the legs and relax. Then let's go to the legs now. So we're going to straighten one leg, pulling those toes towards you, and nice and gently just ease that chest forwards. Really nice exercise, just until you can feel the stretch. You don't need to push excessively at all. And relax there. Let's swap legs now. Straightening the other leg, pulling it in towards you. And we're going to bring that chest towards the knee. Really good exercise for loosening up the legs, taking the pressure off the hips. And relax there. Let's go for another 2 questions now, and then we'll go through the answers. What were the followers of Oliver Cromwell called? What were the followers of Oliver Cromwell called? Question number 7. Question number 8. Which British Queen died in 1901? Question number 8. Which British Queen died in 1901? Okay, let's go back to the beginning now, and let's do our 8 questions. We're going to go through the answers now. In the nursery rhyme, who lost her sheep? Little Bo Peep. I'm sure we all got that one. So Little Bo Peep was the lady who lost all of her sheep, unfortunately. What type of food is a cockaliki? I didn't know this one. It's a soup. A cockaliki is a soup. What kind of animal was Disney's Dumbo? Of course, it was an elephant with the long ears. Question number 4. In the fairy tale, who climbed the beanstalk and fought with a giant? Obviously, it was Jack and the beanstalk. In Greek mythology, whose face was said to launch 1,000 ships? It was Helen of Troy. So Helen of Troy is the person in Greek mythology whose face was said to launch 1,000 ships. In what year did World War II start? 1939. 1939, when the World War II started. What were the followers of Oliver Cromwell called? The Roundheads. The Roundheads were the followers of Oliver Cromwell. And the last question, number 8. Which British Queen died in 1901? It was Queen Victoria. For anyone who got 8 out of 8, congratulations, well done. Again, get your answers in the comments. We're all interested to see what you came up with. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time.